Hello, my name is Travis Nova. I'm a sound designer and music composer for film and TV. And today in our little mini tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to record desktop audio straight into Pro Tools. Whether that be from Spotify or YouTube or anywhere that you're playing audio and you want to capture that audio and edit it or use it or do whatever inside of Pro Tools for whatever reason, we're going to do a little mini tutorial on how to do that. Now, the first thing you're going to want to explore is what type of audio interface you have and if it's compatible with LoopBack, having a LoopBack feature. Now, the interface that I have is a Scarlett 8i6, and we're going to be taking a look at the LoopBack features on the Scarlett here with this little graph. So not all Scarletts from FocusRite are able to do the LoopBack. Now, what is loopback? Loopback means it's looping back, literally, the audio that's coming from one source straight back into itself as an input. And in here, you can see not every Scarlett is able to do this. My 8i6 is, a 4i4 is, but the 2i2 and the solos are not. So if you do have a Focusrite, you will need to have one of these. And if you have a different audio interface, you're going to need to explore what inputs, as you can see right here on the left side, it shows you the inputs, would be classified as the loopback. So let's take, for instance, my Scarlett 8i6. The loopback is going to be inputs 9 and 10. So what you're going to need to do in Pro Tools here is go up to Setup, I/O, and we're going to make a new input. I have one already made here, but what you would do is New Path. We'd make it a stereo, and we would call it, well, I call mine comp sound because it's the computer sound. And you would create. Now you would drag these left, right into whatever audio inputs would be classified as the loopback. So as we saw in that little graph here, I'll pull it back up. 9 and 10 for the Scarlett 8i6. If you have an 18i8, 11 and 12. If you have 18i20, it's 9 and 10, just like the 8i6. And then if you have a 4i4, it's 5 and 6. So you would make that left and right, just go down 9 and 10, left and right. So you would do that. And since I will not need this path, I already made one, so I have it made 9 and 10. So once we do that, we're going to make a new track, stereo, audio. We'll just call this comp. And we're going to make the interface, the input, like the one that we just created, comp sound. So when you're recording audio from your computer, it's smart to mute it, then trigger it into record mode, and then begin the recording process. So for a demonstration, I'm going to pull up my newest single here that I just put out. It's a cover of a Canon song called Goodbye. We're going to trigger this into recording. We're going to pull up my song and press play. And as you can see,
I'm just looking out the windowsill, the sun is low.
That has been recorded in
Tide.
And then if I trigger it a little bit, it records every sound that you make or that your computer is generating from being played. And then we can go into here, unmute it to listen. And there you go. This also works with YouTube videos. So we're going to go ahead and pull up that same song and do the same thing. Put it in record mode. Oh, not in record mode. You got to put it in record mode, put it in mute. Start it, and then pull up the song. And as you can see, it was being recorded. So this will work with any audio that you're playing on the internet, streaming services, triggering on any video that you have that you want to capture that audio with and record it in here. Comes in handy when you're doing any type of project that needs audio and you can't find a way to download a very good high-res version of it. You can just go ahead and capture it straight into Pro Tools like this. It was coming in handy when I was editing some music for some friends' weddings when they wanted songs to blend into each other, or like transitions and just have a couple different songs and editing and getting the clearest high res version of it of a song comes in handy with that, or anything that you can set your mind to do. So that's pretty much it for this mini tutorial on how to capture desktop audio using a Scarlett interface with LoopBack.